What's up, my good people, man? Today is a special day for me, man. Uh, it's the day that I kindled that love and sparked that dream with the woman I said that I want to settle down and spend my entire life with. And also, it was the day I decided that I was going to go get me some Black and Miles for the local market store. They had them on sale. I hear people talking about you shouldn't be smoking Black and Miles. I said, fuck it. See what's going on in the trucking industry. But other than that, got a special guest, Mr. K9 ProSeeds. How you doing today, brother?
I'm good, baby. What's up with you? What's up with you?
Which man, I tell you what's up, man. We're gonna walk out. We're gonna walk out on our front porch, man, since this is porch talk, right? Well, we're gonna have a easy, just like when our elders used to talk to us and bring us out to the front porch and just have a discussion, man. Just we fucked up this week. We did some bad things. We unfortunately we didn't make the money that we wanted to make, and we feeling down and out. Our elders used to pick us up. Tell us don't get depressed, don't get your head down, boy. Pick your head up. You remember those times?
Yeah, I remember them times. Wasn't a whole lot, but I remember them times, baby.
Oh man, what do you remember about those times? Because we're gonna dive in this trucking, man. Because things are just so damn real right now.
I mean, I remember about them times doing something like that to where I wound up having a situation where it wasn't really working in my favor. And even though they did tell me, pick your head up, it'll be okay. It ain't that bad. They did tell me that. But they told me that after they told me, boy, you fucking up. So I understand. I understand. Anybody who having a hard time just doing whatever job they doing, I gather that thoroughly. But you also have to sit back and look at yourself and look at the situation and realize where did you go wrong at this here. Even though everything is going wrong right now, you got to have a little bit of self accountability and sit back and figure out where did you initiate this fuck up at. That's how you
Well,
can
man,
clear everything up for yourself. That's if you're being honest with yourself, that's how you can get everything situated.
man, back in the day, we grew up together, right?
Right.
Man, you remember back in the day, man, where I'm like, yo, K9, man, I ain't got enough money to eat, bro.
I remember them days, boy.
Man, you remember I be like, hey, man, drive 10 miles to my house, right? And we're going to do this messed up order at McDonald's.
Oh boy, that's
Boy,
them the old days, boy.
they
I don't
made
miss
it
them.
say, go ahead, bro.
Them the old days. I don't miss them at all, boy. I don't miss them days at all. But I do remember, no, pretty much. I do remember pretty much hitting the lick. That's all it was.
To
I
get
do
something to
remember.
eat, man.
I
We got to
remember hitting
call
the
in
lick
these
or trying to
messed
get
up
something
orders.
to eat.
Yeah, man. I was in the trucking industry, believed all at a height. And I'm like, you know what, man? Shit, I'm going to work for this company because this company told me they going to give me everything, I'm going to make this money. I'm going to make this 1,200, 1,500. And back in the day, man, you remember, say, pimp, people like, damn, this shit ain't real. But they saying that it's real, so it must be true. And you're going to work that job, work them 12 hours, put in all that hard work, do everything. Yes, sir. No, ma'am. No, sir. No, ma'am. And on a Friday, man, the only thing I could purchase is what? Prepaid lights. It's some
Prepaid life.
McDonald's
God damn.
prepaid lights, nigga.
God. I forgot
Hey,
they even made those, boy. That's bad. That's horrible credit right there, boy. That's horrible
but
credit.
man, credit was shot, nigga. That
Nah,
motherfucker
that's
was
not even
blowed
shot,
out.
boy. It's dead. That's not even shot. You got to get prepaid light, nigga. It's shot.
Hey, I remember throwing a party for some females. We all in the house partying, playing music and shit. The light go, dude. Then I get a text message on my phone. Your balance is negative 18 cents. Nigga.
Some pennies. Some fucking pennies.
Hey, man. Say, man.
A
Hey.
nickel, a dime, and 4 fucking pennies. You can cut my shit off.
Oh.
Man.
Hey, then I got the company truck parked outside. So,
Oh
you
boy,
know, you
just
remember them
looking
days,
suspicious.
man? Come on, say, man, K now, you remember them days?
Just
Pick the
looking
finest chick,
suspicious.
pick the finest chick in the goddamn party. Tell everybody, oh man, I'm having a problem with my lights, man. At the apartment complex, they working on it, and be like, hey, you want to go out to my truck? That motherfucker, the only thing that got diesel and AC, nigga.
Got to make the most of this shit. Got to make it count. God damn.
Man,
Make it hard to get what you want that night right there, boy. Make it hard to get what you want that night.
hey man, we out there in the truck parked in the apartment complex. My apartment right there, less than 20 feet away. No goddamn lights. I'm in the back sleeper of a damn Freightliner, Columbia Island. Do, 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 do,
Idling.
Island. Trying to be
They ain't even
sexy,
your
nigga.
gas.
Take the TV out the house, bring it inside the truck, hook it up to the inverter. Like, oh, baby, we still got action. You remember, man? I told the chick, I called it the red room because I replaced all the lights with red LED lights. So I call it the red room.
Boy, look at I ain't man. It's called ingenuity, boy. Hard time make the smartest people.
Yeah, yeah, man. Hey, everybody showing up. What's up with your flying colors? What up with your Theo? Man, it's like, man, when I see what's going on in today's market and what's going on in our industry, bro, it brings me back full circle, right? I remember those days, man. Them days when you believe it all and you don't have nothing to show for it, bro. Have you ever had experience in your trucking industry? I mean, your trucking experience?
Hell yeah. But like I said, it go back to taking accountability. I I was just overly hyped about the hype they was giving me. I just put a little bit more I put a little bit more sauce on it, thinking I'm finna get everything that they say I'm about to get and a little bit more. And I got just enough for the situation, but it wasn't nowhere near what I thought it would be. It was nowhere near what I
Can you
would
break it
thought.
down? Can you give us a little bit more detail
So
examples?
let's say that the job wound up telling me after I come off from my training, I wound up getting my own truck. It won't be my own authority, but it'll be my own truck, and I wound up going to just the only places that I'm comfortable with, which is a bullshit lie. They send you any and everywhere, but in the process of going any and everywhere, thinking that I was only going to go to the place I was wanting to go to, I was learning firsthand that this isn't what I was anticipating through the truck driving school that brought me here. Like I'm not doing it the way I thought I'll be doing it, which is I'm gonna be home every 3 days or I'm gonna be home every weekend. I'm gonna make X amount of money and not do X amount of work. Basically, what I'm
Nick,
seeing that the
come on,
people are
K9,
advertising
K9.
to people right now, what I'm seeing that the truck drivers are advertising to the new truckers right now is what I was expecting. And that's a whole complete lie. Now, what's even worse is that the trucking company wasn't telling me I was going to do it exactly how they're advertising to them now. They wasn't saying that. I was just assuming that. Now I'm watching little people that come on my social media feeds. They're telling them what I was expecting, and it's not going to happen.
Nah, all right. So, what industry was you in? What type of trailer was you pulling for? And what was the region? What was the running radius? Was you local, regional, OTR?
Oh, I was
Or,
the company I was working for was an over the road company, and they pretty much sent you to all 48 states. I've been damn near everywhere in a truck, thinking I was only going to go maybe 2 states away at the max. Mind you, when I first started trucking, I wasn't really driving I wasn't driving out of the country like that. Well, not out of the country. I wasn't driving out of the state like that. Not a whole lot. I would probably go maybe 2, 3 miles, two or three states over. When I got in the trucking industry my first time, they sent me to California. They sent me to New York, Rhode Island. I ain't never been out there driving my damn self. So when I first started driving, it was an experience. It was overwhelming in the beginning. Now I was used to driving.
now, like, what made it feel like? So, when you say overwhelming, what made it feel so overwhelming?
The fact that I was doing it for the first time. The fact that I
No,
was
so
doing it.
not the fact that you now have to take showers in places that you're unfamiliar with,
Oh
understanding
no,
road
no,
sign,
that wasn't
hills, mountains, none
no
of that.
to take showers where I wasn't in a fuel spot. That wasn't overwhelming. That was annoying. That wasn't overwhelming. That was irritating to sit here and have to wait for somebody to call my number so I can wash my ass. That's worse than being at the house and you got like siblings and they done lock the door. And you got to wait for them to come out. Sitting there waiting in a truck stop while you are probably smelly or sweaty or whatever it is for your number to be called. And then you amongst other people you ain't never seen before, they waiting on their number to be called too. That wasn't overwhelming. That was just really fucking annoying. You end up getting used to it because you determine that I would rather be annoyed than to be funky in my vehicle. You get used to that real quick. But in the beginning, oh, it's very annoying.
Oh, okay then, man. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
Yeah, but that was pretty much the situation when I was first learning it, and it was an experience that you can't be prepared for. School, truck driving school can't prepare you for when you on when you're on your own. They cannot prepare you for that. Even though it seems as if it won't be nothing, it'll be easy pickings. It is easy once you're into it, but if you've never done it before, it'll be it's a shocker, and it's a shocker that you actually put yourself in. Like you wanted to do this here, and you're doing it. It's just that once you're finally doing it, it's like, ooh, can't nobody help me. I'm pretty much on my own now.
Man, do you remember your first load?
No, I don't remember my first load.
All
I
right. Do
don't
you remember a load?
remember.
Do you remember a load that make you say they wanted to make you say like, "Oh shit, what the fuck I get myself into"?
It was a load. It was a regional run I was doing. It was a Sears account, and I was doing it, and they had the account was in North. It was Nebraska, North Dakota, South Dakota, and I literally had to hit all four corners of the North and the South Dakota. So pretty much I'll be coming straight up. I hit the bottom right of South Dakota, the north the top right of North Dakota, the left the left top of North Dakota, and then the bottom left of South Dakota and come on back down. And I had to do that in the winter time. When I sit and tell you that they have real seasons, I have not ever seen that type of season before. I have not ever seen that type of snow before, ever. They have real snow, like the snow that you see on the TV shows for Christmas. That fa la la
Yeah,
la fa la la. When you see that type of snow, they got that type of snow. We don't have that where I'm from at all. They don't. We don't have. We got the most part of seasons that we have out here is maybe 50 minutes to 2 days worth of seasons, and then
well,
it's
you got to
done.
let the people know what state are you referring to? What you
Nigga, this
comparing?
Texas.
Yeah, but, most people don't know we in Texas,
I
man.
already know. Like this Texas, we don't get seasons like that. We get when we get snow, it's probably gonna last for man maybe 5 hours. We don't get snow. We get sleet. We get ice, and then we shut the city down. Up north, nah, man, they get real snow, and they are working. They are working in the snow. When I went up there for the first time in that truck to deliver stuff to them, I don't remember the degrees it was, but when I hopped out my truck, it reminded me that I was packed up like I was like my mama's child. You would think I had a onesie on, dude. I had everything on my body. I had like two jackets on, some sweats that I needed that was pretty big, and some shoes that was I want to say some boots because we don't have that type of weather down here in Texas. So I brought what I had from Texas up to North Dakota, and that was not enough. That was not enough whatsoever. When I sit and tell you that that wind was on my ass, it was on my ass
That
for
man, we
real.
call that hawk. That
Well,
hawk.
yeah, that hawk was out here flying hard. It was flying hard and coming down fast. I'm like, God damn. And what was even wild, dude, I'm out here bundled up. I mean, bundled up much as I can be. Cold still. It was white dudes outside with a jacket with no sleeves on. I could not understand them. I could not, and they was out there like it was fun. Like, man, I'm looking at them like, I don't even know how the fuck you surviving up here. How you got a jacket with no sleeves on it? What's the point? What's the point in having it on?
Man, you bring back memory. I remember that time when I rode up there to Colorado for the first time. I was with Snyder, and man, first time ever, get out of school, excited. They put me at, well, I was with a trainer at first. Now, I don't count that as truck driving. I was driving the truck, but when I got on my own, man, in Colorado, it was almost similar to your experience where I'm riding. I take I-40. I get on, I-40. I get to Amarillo, cut up, go into Colorado. But man, everything beautiful, man. I'm like, look at all this greenery. Then I hit the mountains. Now I'm scared, fresh out of school. So I remember what the school taught me was, go slow going up and go twice as slow going down. And I ride on mountains, man. My eyes wide open, buck. I'm drinking that pilot coffee. I'm right there, white knuckle. I got white knuckles, holding that steering wheel, looking in that mirror, tens and twos, taking my time, right? Riding, and then nighttime comes. When nighttime comes, man, it's like anything that I did prior or seen prior just got deleted. Like you just press delete on the computer. Now I'm looking at snow. And guess what? My ass didn't pre-plan. I didn't pre-trip the route. I'm stuck on the side of the highway in a mountain where it's snowing. Now, at the time, being brand new into trucking, I wanted to hit the company benefits, the bonuses, where they say maximizer on the idling time, right? So I didn't want to idle the truck, right? So I turn on the goddamn bunk heater, turn off the tractor, and I'm on the mountain. I'm at an incline too, right?
Okay.
I go back there and lay down, go to sleep. Snow falling all around me. Man, in the middle of the night, I wake up. I'm cold in a motherfucker. That truck won't start. I ain't got no phone signal. I think I'm sitting on a bunk in some boxers, socks, and a white beater with a blanket, saying, "This is the way I'm gonna die, nigga. I'm gonna die on the side of the mountain." Hey, have you ever been so cold that you don't want to fucking move? You just
Boy, look here. Boy, look here. I understand, son. When I sit and tell you, I understand. I've been sitting in that before, boy. Matter of fact, I had it when it broke down as well. Had that bitch right when it broke down. Like, oh man. And I gotta wait on the company to come bring somebody to me. Woo,
yes.
boy.
Say, man, I got out the truck, man. I never forget. I had some Air Force Ones, some black ones, some fresh, because I just got out of truck driving school. So I went and bought me some black Air Force Ones because I bought the Snyder shirt, the button-down shirt. So I want to look good, Yeah, I get out that goddamn bunk, wave down the court. Them bitches looking at me crazy. I said, can you call my company? They called a tow truck, man. Tow truck. It was not an 18-wheeler tow truck. It was one of them car tow truck with the flatbeds.
Ain't getting you nowhere.
Snyder. Man, I said, can I get in that truck? Man, I'll never forget that day, man. The diesel ran to the back of the rear of the tank because I'm at an incline going uphill. Man, I tell you something. Them motherfuckers didn't get that truck started till the morning time. Then the crazy thing in the morning time, when the morning time came, it was the most beautiful scenery I ever witnessed in my life. So I'm on a mountain, literally a mountain. I look down to the side. I see these beautiful homes, greenery. They had a little like a creek or a water flow, through the town.
Right.
I'm looking at that shit, and I look at where I'm at. The snow had melted. I said, "This motherfucker right here, this shit. Where you at now, snow nigga?" It got warm. Then it went from driving in the snow, right? That day, I was to continue on my trip, man. I was going up there to Denver. Man,
Woo.
I faced so many goddamn mountains trying to read the map and trying to drive.
Oh yeah, cause
Say, man,
back then we didn't have back then we had to use
man,
actual
you
maps.
didn't have no GPS, man.
Yeah, we had to use them maps.
MapQuest, nigga. I had MapQuest, nigga. Shit, like,
Oh, I remember them right there. Yeah, we had to use maps. We had that big ass map in our goddamn lap, trying to trying to figure out where we going.
nigga got 10 maps
Yep,
in the back of the truck. You're like, okay, the red means no go.
yep.
Okay, green means yeah, yeah. Blue means I'm good. I'm good.
Oh, I remember that shit.
You
I
remember,
remember
you
that
remember,
so damn well. I forgot till you said had to you look at the map. Oh yeah, we did used to have maps
map.
back in the gap.
Hey man, you remember when your dispatcher used to call. You would say to yourself, "Please take me to a big city. Please let
Man,
the little pig go. Please,
dude,
please, please."
dude,
Yeah,
boy, look here. When I sit and tell you, nigga, I used to be so goddamn mad at my little job. Boy, they never sent me no fucking where. I'm sorry, I'm lying. They sent me everywhere during the weekday, but but I'm only there just to get something done. I was only there to
yeah,
get something done. So they would send me there every time to get something done, but I wouldn't really be able to do anything while I was there. And so I'd be hoping, you know what, man, just send me to a good little old spot that's in any spot. Cause I know on the weekends, freight ain't really finna move no Saturday and Sunday. Freight don't really move
yeah,
like that Saturday and Sunday. So I'm like, okay, man, they done send me to. I done been to Memphis. I done been to Washington. I done been to. I done been to Miami. All through the week. Now this is
yeah,
my
yeah,
weekend spot. I want them to send me somewhere good. Man, they would send me to. They would send me to a location that's like about 80 miles from a main city, and it ain't shit in there. It ain't
ain't
nothing
nothing.
at this spot, and I gotta be stuck here for 2 days. And the,
Hey,
and
then
the
the
highlight,
dispatcher would lie to you.
hold
They
on,
would lie to you
I can tell you,
on the Qualcomm.
man. Look, I can tell you firsthand. They would send me to a spot that's about 80 miles away, and the only exciting part that's in this city where I'm at, the only excitement in this city for the whole fucking weekend is a goddamn Walmart.
hey, hey, then you'll walk around Walmart trying to.
And it ain't shit. It ain't nothing in there. It ain't nothing. And I don't mean like no supply. It ain't nothing to look at. The people in there got bad regular ass teeth. It's nothing worthwhile in this Walmart, and I'm 80 miles away from a main city, and I can't drive that truck nowhere like that, or it's gonna ding me. And
Yeah,
and it's not even gonna ding me as if I'm doing bad. They gonna know I moved the damn truck for 2 days.
then
I'm sitting inside of a truck for 2 days. I have not ever been to the penitentiary, but I'm guessing that being in that truck is damn near like solitary for 2 days.
say, I'll never forget that. I went up. I remember that man. My first time in Philadelphia, right? I'm
Okay.
like, man, it's a Friday, so get up there and make my delivery, right? I'm like, man, I'm in Philly. I'm looking around. I'm excited. I'm like, man, shit, Memphis and Dallas is what I know. And I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get the load. I get to spend the weekend here. Them bitches told me to. I dropped at 5 o'clock in the afternoon up there in Philly, and I could hit my dispatcher up like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do my 34-hour restart here. I
Oh,
want to do 'em. Them bitches said, "No, we got a load to pick up. Send me the address, 210." Man, I'll never forget. The Freightliners had them goddamn flexible ass steering wheel. I grabbed that bitch. You motherfucker! You motherfucker! Dog, I can't forget, bro. I spent Friday night,
yep.
Saturday, and Sunday in the middle of Amish land, somewhere in Pennsylvania. I'm like, y'all some bitch asses, man.
Boy,
Then they used to tell me on the Qualcomm, they were like, hey, driver, go ahead and get fuel before you head out that way. Say,
yeah, boy,
I'm in a warehouse district in the middle of nowhere, man. Mad.
man,
Mother.
dude, I didn't even know these type of places existed before I started truck driving. I didn't know that the middle of nowhere had stuff for trucks. And there's nothing out there for the person. It's just for the trucks. Dude, I literally I promise you, over the road, I hated that part of the shit because they would always send me to some place there's nothing to fucking do. It's nothing to do ever. I don't care any person who's truck driving right now, brand new or old school. If you're doing trucking and you come on and you doing something to where you fall somewhere on the weekends, I guarantee you're gonna be in a place you don't know nothing about and it don't even know nothing about you, and you're gonna be sitting in this motherfucker mad and
Hey
hot.
man, well, that was before social media, you know. Yeah,
Even
now,
with social media, dude.
hold on. Let's take it back, nigga. Let's take it back. When I first got in truck driving, I was single, right?
Right.
I was riding down the road on the chat line. You remember the chat line? I'm trying to meet some honeys before I get to
But
LA.
sitting there trying to line something up. Dude, when I tell you I know all about that, I know all about that. Trying to line something up before you get there. This was before Tinder. This before you could swipe left, boy. You had to be on the internet. You had to be on the website, not app. You had to be on the website trying to get this together. And
Uh,
the website, depending on whatever cell towers you at, and
yes.
how your phone is pinging off, and it wasn't really working all the time. So you sitting there, you in that inbox, always refreshing because it's gonna take about a minute. Because we didn't have good service at that time. Even with the best service, the antennas and the wires wasn't that good enough going over the road. So we sitting there refreshing
Mm-hmm.
that bitch all the time, dude. I mean, all the time, trying to trying
Say,
to see is she gonna reply? Is she
yeah.
gonna reply?
Hey,
Did
say,
you
man,
did you
I
see it?
met one. Man, I never forget, man. The first one I met up with was up there in Denver, Colorado, man. I was on that chat line. She hit me back. And I'm like, yeah, yeah, I'm a truck driver. I'm up here at this grocery store. I was delivering groceries. I'm like, what you doing tonight? Me and my girl trying to go out. I'm paying for everybody. Come and
Oh
get me out
Lord,
this
what
goddamn.
chicken? It was chicken.
I say, I'm paying for. I want to get out that truck. I want to get out. I've been in LA for the last goddamn 3 weeks, running up and down California. And this is the first time they got me in Denver. They like, do your 34-hour restart. I'm like, okay. Man, that she hit my inbox on that chat line describing herself. I ain't gonna even front, bro. I ain't going in front. I say, man, I'm gonna have to take one for the team tonight. Long as she's looking good, like, okay, you female, all right, we're gonna make it happen. We're gonna work with what we have. Beggars can't be choosers.
Oh shit.
Yeah, man.
Listen, boy, I do understand. I do understand. I have played a whole lot when I was over the road. It was fun back then. I'm telling anybody though, anybody who is in trucking and you trying to do some shit with any girl online, you trying to do some shit, don't do what I did. Because how they sit and say, "Hey man, if the wheels ain't turning, you ain't making no money." That's very true. Because I remember I wound up taking off in Ohio for like 4 or 5 days. I just took
What?
off with a chick I had met up there. I just took off and I was with her and we had a good ass time, boy. Oh, we had a nice time the whole time I was there. She treated you boy good. But when I got that check, what you talking about? Well, my heart was in my goddamn ass. Like, oh, I can't believe this. I couldn't when that truck ain't moving, ain't no money coming through. And you used to having
Oh,
that check coming at the same time.
hold on there. I just say, man, let's not in front, man. I used to go in and get that cash advance.
Ah, you live more dangerous than me, baby. You live more
Yeah,
dangerous than me. I didn't never want
back in,
to. I was too cheap. I didn't want to pay the fee for that.
hey, hey, I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, okay, they already keep me on the road for 3 months at a time anyway, so let me take this cash advance because this probably gonna be the only contact I have with any other person, female, for the next 3 months, 2 months, because they running me in these crazy ass old people places.
And them old spots don't have nothing for nobody. They don't have nothing for newcomers at all. They look at you because you looking foreign. Every man, you go up in that Walmart. They used to seeing the same people. When you come in there, they know you ain't from around there. They don't treat you shitty. They don't treat you shitty at all. They just stare at you like, man, who you from? And you looking at them like, man, I'm just trying to see who the finest out here. And the finest one, they missing teeth. They just ugly.
Say,
Like, I don't
say,
want this, man. I don't want this.
man, I ain't going in front, man. Say, first driving trucks, being on that road, and when you first get your first load, you're like, man, I could do this, I could stay out. You start to realize, man, shit, I'm getting horny. I'm getting
Oh
horny.
yeah. It don't take long. It don't take long at all. When the trucking company removes you from your normal hunting ground and they put
Yeah,
you in a whole new area, man, look, you find out that your hormones kick in real fast. And they wasn't never working like this before. You start accepting shit that you would not tolerate in your area. You start accepting funny looking ass women that you would not tolerate from where you from. You wouldn't even deal with them girls after the club closed. But
say, man, you start. Hey, say, I ain't going for. Start seeing myself paying phone bills. This was back when Nokia,
don't see
Nokia,
them
the
phones that were
Razor,
strong.
the Motorola Razor. You remember Motorola Razor? Hey, Moto.
Hello, Moto.
Pickup line on chat line was, "Hey, you need your phone bill paid."
God damn.
Oh
Silly
man.
boy.
Man, that's a jog, man. Memory lane, and see what trucking going to now. I'm seeing people with flat screen TVs. Motherfucker
Man.
got internet. I'm like, say, man, I wish that shit was around because I would have been fired in the first week, nigga. The
Oh
first
yeah.
week. Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Man.
When I tell you I understand you, brother, I understand you, son. You ain't gotta tell. Now I wasn't never I wasn't never part of the tricking out there. I wasn't paying chicks. I wasn't paying nothing for them. I just wasn't part. That wasn't part of me. But I was always seeing individuals who were doing it, and at a young age, I couldn't see. I couldn't see why. Being at this age here, I know why. I mean, I see why now. You paying in the you paying in the tat ass. I get it now. But when I was young, like ain't no damn way. And so when I was out here ripping and running back then, trying to find what I could find via the chat line, it was an experience that you won't never forget, dude. You won't never forget these type of memories. Like I'm very interested to know what type of memories that the new people will make up because they're part of whatever's happening right now. Hold on. Hello? Here we go. Hold
Man,
on.
the
Oh,
memories of the new people right
yeah.
now, man.
I really want to know. I really wouldn't mind knowing what the new folks' memories would be because how we can sit back and say, hey, we didn't have a phone back then for we didn't have GPSs. We had to use a big ass map and had like a bunch of maps. I would really wonder when whatever new drivers become more experienced drivers, I would really wonder what advancements would happen for them to where they can sit back and do this exact same thing. Because it's you sit and think of what we done. Like I didn't know you before I was doing trucks, but we have similar stories that we can understand from one another, and we never crossed paths in trucking ever before now. We never did, but we can relate to each other 100% as to oh yeah, I remember that. Oh yeah, that went on right there. Ooh, I hated that part. Like we have an
Man,
understanding of that to this
man,
day.
before we leave now, right?
Okay.
Uh, I remember now just before we leave, we about to get ready to end it, right?
Right.
I remember I used to get these goddamn tickets. I ain't paying shit in no
Oh,
other state. Cause I was like,
oh.
motherfucker, my license out of Texas. I ain't paying a goddamn thing. Get back that, get back to Texas, riding around in my hoopty. I got a warrant for my arrest. Nigga
Man,
going to jail.
in a whole other state. I'm thinking to myself, how the fuck you gonna find me? Oh, I remember that shit. Get a damn ticket out in wherever you at, Washington, shit, Nebraska. It don't matter. I don't live here. Fucking, I ain't coming back no more. And shit, months later, ticket in the mail. Got a warrant for your arrest. You look at it, Nebraska. Where the fuck you gonna find me? I ain't around there. And just say fuck it. And you just say fuck it. And to anybody truck driving, don't do what I did. Don't do this here. But learn from me. Nick Lovin did that, so you got to go through that. I wouldn't pay him, and I didn't pay him, and it's not gonna bother you right now. It won't bother you that day. It won't even bother you on a later day. It's gonna bother you years later. Years later, when you go to renew your license, and you see that you got a hold on your license from 8 years ago. And it's in the state that you ain't even. It's in the state that probably ain't even got a damn city no more. They probably ain't even got a jurisdiction no more. But they done. But they knew how to put your name on the ticket to where you can't get your license this right now. And this happens years later. You ever had your license suspended from a state you ain't never been to other than one time? That's so fucking annoying. Then you call all the numbers or they little judicial system try to figure out what's going on. None of them work. Don't nobody. They giving you the runaround. They sending you all these other places. You got to call. You wind up having to call a bigger city in that state that done picked up your ticket, and you got to sit and talk to they DA or whatever about your ticket because there's somebody new that deciding he not tough on crime. He just collected money that's owed to them.
I didn't say stop it.
13 years ago. The ticket was only $70. How was it $480 now? What the fuck happened?
Or they say you got to pay a processor fee. We could take the money, right? You can pay the ticket $480, but you pay by phone with credit card. Ticket is $575.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Bitch, how you gonna charge me to pay you? I'm already paying. How you gonna charge me extra to pay you? What the hell is that? I used to be so damn mad. But what you gonna do? Literally, what you gonna do? Nothing. You gonna eat it. Why? I need my fucking license. And what's happening after that? You mad at yourself. Why? I should have paid the $70 13 years ago. Damn. Now the shit done jumped up to $500. The hell?
Hey, I'll never forget up there in Michigan, right? I come through there blazing, man. Blazing in the semi, man, delivering the U.S. mail. Come up the highway, rolling, speed limit like 55. I'm doing 75. You know, when the company back in the day gave you a truck to do 75, you kept that bitch on the float. Right?
Sure did.
You stomped that bitch. You come through, man, state trooper hit my ass. Boom. I see him, I hit the brakes, but it's too late. He rolled my ass. That's the first time I ever seen. Shout out to Michigan state troopers. Y'all got that Barney Pfeiffer, that red motherfucking cup. I call it a red cup on top of their car. They're red. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm gonna come up over to my passenger side. He opened up the door. He hopped up, and I'm like, "Nah, man, you're not allowed in my truck." Talking all badass. I'm playing Boosie. Boosie. What's the song? Set it off in this motherfucker. Set it off. I'm glad. I'm playing like, hey, that motherfucker. He asked me for my license, insurance, medical card, registration of the truck. I give him all of that, right? I'm just jamming. I turned down the music. He told me to turn down the music. That motherfucker took my CDL and cut that bitch in half. Said, "This is a bond."
God.
I'm like, what you mean a bond? Yeah, this is like, like you just went to a bond hearing. Like we taking this as collateral, half of your license. What? How should I? I'm like, how am I gonna drive back out? He got me a piece of paper, man. I said, fuck that goddamn license. I went and got my shit renewed, right? I went and got me another copy of my license.
Yeah.
When I went to renew, picture say you owe Michigan $1,500. I think I was crying, nigga. I was crying, nigga.
Bitch, I ain't even got $200 in my bank account.
I ain't got 200. I just quit my job, nigga. Can I get regular license, nigga? Fuck these CDs.
Y'all need to see shit, nigga. Just bring me back to class C.
Y'all niggas too strict.
Too much. Too much. It costs too much to have this motherfucker. I don't even want this shit no more.
I never forget it, man. I was in Grand Prairie at the Grand Prairie DMV, man. trying to renew my license and say, man, them bitches told me that, man. I fell to my knees buckle. It's
Yeah.
like they say, your knees get weak, nigga. You're getting weak.
They sit there and tell you, yo, renew your license gonna be 1,500. Bitch, do you think I got that? Do you think I have that?
And
Look
she
at me.
buying bulletproof, nigga. She buying bulletproof glass.
And all you can do is just look at them just upside the head. Really, motherfucker? They ain't even from this state. We don't give a fuck about Michigan. That's not Texas. Fuck them. Give me my goddamn check. Ah, boy. Oh, look at when I sit and tell you, I understand that. I understand that, boy, because it come back to you. Anybody trucking, you wind up getting a ticket. Look here, man. Find
Pay
you
it.
a lawyer out there and find you a lawyer in whatever state that is. It's some cheap ones. It's some cheap ones. They handle it. They handle that ticket for like $200 and $300. It's nothing. It's literally nothing. Pay them. Pay them that so that you ain't got to come back. Trust me. You rather than work that ticket than you sit here going back to whatever state that is trying to fight that ticket. Pay a
And,
lawyer.
then, all right, before we go, I know I keep on saying, man, I got to do something, but I'm gonna tell all the truck drivers, don't try to run the tolls in Illinois. Them bitches are like, they're like Marines of running the tolls. They know how to find you. They take your license, they take your vehicle registration, and you got yeah, your driver's license. I thought I was slick. I'm just running the damn toll. Like, fuck that toll. I ain't gonna pay shit. This American taxpayer money right here built this. I'm just saying, oh no, 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 my friend. This ain't
No,
how this shit works.
no, 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 no. That's not what we do, buddy. You you gonna pay me. You
You
gonna
gonna
pay this
pay.
city for this right here. Damn the taxpayer. You gonna pay this city this goddamn money. You lost your goddamn mind. I
They hit,
un- Look here, my man.
bro.
I understand. I understand thoroughly. They have slapped me across my ass many times, boy. Many times. I've been slapped enough to where I know now. I start ducking.
Yeah.
I start ducking. Like, man, I know the hook coming. I know it's coming. And I know where it's coming from. And I know who about to do it because I've done this so many times to where I'm just ready for the problem. Like, oh shit, yeah. Nigga always looking around, almost like a kid that's waiting to get hit by his parent because he know he done something. He know it's coming.
Yeah, yeah,
He just
yeah.
brace for the impact. Nigga, look, I done that, dude. I done that shit. Now I quit doing it because I got tired of getting hit. Like, man, this starting to cost a little bit more than what I want.
Man, that shit expensive, man.
It
Getting
is.
in trouble is expensive.
It's expensive,
Just
and it's expensive all at once. Like that shit, they come down on you all at the same time. Like, bitch, I dealt with you 4 years ago. You was 6 years ago. You was last month. All y'all showing up today. Y'all want y'all shit today? God damn.
hey, I remember. Hey man, y'all don't take payment plan?
No,
Nah, nope,
no, they
nope.
want the whole damn thing. Dude, I remember I called myself trying to get slick. I was mad. I was like, you know what, man? Just send me to jail. Just go and send me to jail. I'm gonna sit the ticket out. These motherfuckers told me since I have a job, I cannot sit in jail.
Oh no, I got one. Hey man, I did the same thing. I said, let me go sit in jail. They said, cool. Hold me for 3 days, get out. They say, okay, renewal fees and other fees, applicable fees. The the fine went from 15 to $1,100. I said, nigga, what did I just do? I did all of that. 3 days.
For
Standing around a nigga
$400,
that's hawking up. You know the motherfucking jail. They be like,
dude.
I'm like, say, man. Then the rappers beating against the wall. I'm like, nigga, shut the fuck up, nigga. I'm trying to go to sleep.
Man, dude,
We just,
boy, and it stink, and it stinks.
oh man, not the
It's,
motherfucker.
it's a goddamn man smell that I fucking hate. Hey, boy, when I sit and tell you that shit's so goddamn annoying. Ooh, boy. Man, that is annoying sitting in there. It's it's annoying to go to jail, period. But it's extremely irritating to go to jail and you know you're gonna get out, but it's taking so goddamn
What
long.
the hell?
That right there in itself is just so fucking frustrating. Like, I know I'm getting out. You niggas is holding me with these other motherfuckers as if I'm not about to get out. And I'm so irritated with every fucking thing that's happening right fucking now. Boy, that when I do that is the most frustrating shit to be happening to you at a particular time because you know better. And on top of that, you know this is all your fault. This is all your fault. All you had to do was just pay the first fucking ticket. And the rest of them wouldn't have showed up like this. You'd have paid the first ticket years ago. Not the last one that you got maybe a couple months. The first one years ago. You wouldn't be dealing with this motherfucker today. You'd be sitting in that little cell, mad at yourself because you know, man, I should have paid this.
Man, it's a Friday night too.
Yeah, and you ain't finna see the judge till Monday. You ain't finna see him till Monday, not morning, because other people that's waiting on him before you there. So you gonna wind up catch this nigga in the evening just for him to give you a bail that you can make the bail. You wanna know why you can make the bail? You got the money in your wallet that they got. You can make the bail. But guess what? You ain't about to get out until Monday evening or maybe Monday night when they finally finish processing your ass. You know how annoying that is to have the money and they won't take it? Bitch, let me out.
Doesn't work that way.
Right now, we ain't even got to do none of this shit. I have the money right now. Let me go.
And no, man, we got to process you out. We got to process you out.
Bitch, take my picture and let me go. I'm in here. You got my picture. You already done ID me. You done already got my fingerprint. Take my picture. Let me go. I got the money right there. Or even worse. I done sat through this shit before. Or even worse. Oh, you can't pay for it. Just said you got to have somebody come up here and do it for you. Bitch, I don't know nobody.
You got my phone, nigga. You got my phone.
Oh, dude. I know you gotta go. Look here. When it comes to the phone situation, I'm a person who is I'm keen on anybody who dabbling with their cell phones. You need to know this here. I know y'all new drivers, y'all used to your cell phone.
Hold on. Miss Flying Color said, my husband just said, you better hope that Monday is not a holiday.
Man, luckily, I didn't experience that. Now, I've experienced.
I've been locked up on Christmas, nigga. I didn't get out till after New Year's. Mad.
God damn.
Mad, nigga. I get out of jail, nigga. I'm mad, nigga. I'm mad at the world. Now he had nothing to do with shit. I was in the car, in the back seat. My partner got rolled. They got me for some tickets out of Illinois. Hey, got a warrant for your arrest. What did I do? Unpaid traffic ticket. Nigga. I looked at the driver.
You taking me to jail for that? That's so minor. That's not even worth nobody's time. I know for a fact because I didn't pay it. It wasn't worth my time.
Hey, you know what the cops used to say? Man, I already ran you through the system. I ain't got no choice. I'm like, nigga,
why'd you run my name? Why'd you run my name, homie? You could have just sat and talked to me. I was gonna lie, but you could have talked to me still. Dude, when I sit and tell you, I understand. Dude, I understand. It's so annoying. Matter of fact, I can give you a story. The first time I ever went to jail, I was only in jail for 8 hours. Just 8 hours. From the time I went in to when I came out, 8 hours. But I thought, I swear, I'm dead ass. I thought that when I had got out of jail, it was gonna be flying cars outside like the Jetsons. I thought so much time had passed by from 8 hours because I ain't never been before. When I walked outside, I was expecting to see flying cars like the Jetsons because I just knew the time passed me by like that. I just knew it.
Hey,
I walked in like, I've been in here so damn long. I don't know what's going on outside. I only been in there for 8 hours. That's my first time. I'm a veteran now. I've been in jail a few times for 8 hours, so I know better now. But boy, when I sit and tell you the first time, man, shit, I was the king of not paying tickets and the king of not paying court fees, and they send you to jail for that. They
break your ass down like a 22 rifle, nigga.
Boy, look here, when I didn't tell you, boy, the second time I went to jail was for not paying the court fees for going to jail the first time. I was, what the fuck is this? I was in shock. What the hell is this shit? You got a warrant for your arrest. I ain't been doing nothing. I ain't even driving like that. Oh, you got a warrant for not paying the court fees. Court fees? What the fuck you talking about? Such and such and such and such. You talking about when I went to jail the first time? I guess so. I'm out. You didn't pay the fees. I'm going back. Yeah, come on back. Ain't this a bitch? Oh, mad as a motherfucker that night.
Hey, we're gonna hit on this. We're gonna end it. Miss Flying Colors. It happened to me, Miss Flying Colors. I got arrested for traffic tickets in Dallas County, and they told me, "Hey, man, this other county is looking for you. We're gonna hold you." How long they gonna take to come get me? They got 48 hours. Them bitches didn't feed me. They didn't feed me. I was hungry. I was hungry to the motherfucker. Hey man, if you got arrested before 10 o'clock at night, you would have made dinner. Now it's only 1 in the morning. When y'all gonna feed me again? It's on the other county to come and get you. Nigga, I was mad. I wanted to fight. I wanted to fight. Well, you guys, this has been Porch Talk. Thank you guys for tuning in. K9, go ahead and shout at yourself out, brother, because me and K9, we walk on the porch in the afternoon, and this is just dialogue where we just, we let our hair down. Everything's welcome, and go ahead, K9.
Well, as he just said, man, this is your boy Nick Love and the K9 ProSeeds. You can follow me on my channel, K9 ProSeeds. I speak about gun safety. I do dog training. Hold on, big girl. Dog training and dog safety, and we do trucking talk as well. So just follow your boy. Hit the link and follow your boy at K9 ProSeeds. I'm gonna be coming back with my man Official Business anytime you want to. We come out here do this porch talk because I like giving y'all stuff from memory lane back in the gap, man.
All right, you guys, y'all be safe. You guys and women out there, y'all be safe. Love life, live life, and always remember, baby, Max Betty. All right, later.
All right.